On July 19th, you are going to share a single moment with roughly 2 billion strangers. You won't know their names, you will never meet them. But for 90 minutes, your heart and theirs will beat to the same ball. It sounds like an exaggeration. It isn't. The real story is far bigger than football. Start with the numbers. The 2026 World Cup final is projected to become the most watched event in human history. FIFA expects around 6 billion people to engage with this tournament in some form. That is roughly 3 out of every 4 humans alive. And the final itself? Experts anticipate more than 1.5 billion people watching at the same time. Not in the same week, not in the same day, the same minute. To understand how enormous that is, you need something to compare it to. In 1969, when humans first walked on the moon, about 600 million people watched it live. It was called the moment that united the planet. The World Cup final will more than double it. The funeral of Princess Diana in 1997 drew an estimated 2 billion viewers across the entire broadcast. The Super Bowl, America's biggest television event, pulls in about 120 million. The World Cup final beats it more than tenfold. In fact, the previous record holder is the last World Cup final. Argentina versus France in 2022 reached 1.42 billion viewers, according to FIFA's official global audience report, the highest audience ever measured for a single event. And 2026 is on track to break it. Why? Why does one game of football outdraw moon landings, coronations, and every movie ever made? The answer is older than television. It is older than football. It is older than language. A French sociologist named Émile Durkheim gave it a name over a century ago: collective effervescence. When large groups of humans focus on the same thing at the same time, something strange happens in your body. Your emotions synchronize with the crowd. Your sense of self dissolves into something bigger. Ancient tribes created this feeling around fires, rituals, and drums. Your brain still craves it. A stadium is just a fire with 80,000 people around it, and a screen is a window to that fire. There is biology underneath this too. The anthropologist Robin Dunbar showed that our brains evolved for tribes of about 150 people, held together by shared attention and shared emotion. Watching your nation's team is that ancient machinery firing at planetary scale. When your team scores, your body releases the same reward chemicals as a real personal victory. Researchers have even measured testosterone and cortisol shifting in fans as if they were on the pitch themselves. Your body does not know you are on a couch. It thinks your tribe is at war, and it thinks your tribe just won. That is the secret hiding inside the number. 1.5 billion people are not really watching a ball. They are performing the oldest human ritual there is. Synchronized emotion with the tribe, stretched across every time zone on Earth. The stadium in New Jersey holds 82,000 people. The real stadium is the planet. So on July 19th, when you sit down and the whistle blows, pay attention to what you feel. That tension in your chest, that urge to shout at a screen that cannot hear you. That is not silly. That is 100,000 years of evolution. Waking up for 90 minutes. You came to watch a football match, but you will be taking part in the largest shared heartbeat our species has ever had. You are going to share a single moment with 2 billion strangers. And for one night, they won't feel like strangers at all.